Probably a bear, because I feel like I can outrun a bear once I get away from his grips.
Okay, for sure. What about you, bro?
You ain't outrunning a lion.
I was gonna say lion just off the tussling. I ain't think about we gonna running and all that.
So you
probably the lion. Tussle with the lion.
You rather tussle with a lion?
Yeah.
I think I would rather tussle with a bear. I think a bear would. I don't know. You can't run away from a bear though.
A bear is a lot massive though. You know what I'm saying? They could. They stand on 2 feet too.
Mm-hmm.
They can stand up.
Yeah. Oh, when they stand up, that's a whole nother ball game. Don't they get up to like 9 feet or something like that?
I believe so, man. And it depends on what type of bear you're talking about. A grizzly bear? Yeah, it's over with.
So you rather tussle. So you said you rather tussle with a bear?
I mean, it's over with pretty much. Lion or bear. But you know what?
What?
Going to the zoo, those lions are pretty lazy. So maybe a lion. I'm gonna switch it. Say a lion. Lions get lazy.
Okay, so
we real hungry.
Okay, you said lion too.
Yeah, I say lion. I'd rather tussle with the lion because that bear got the arms. I'm cool on the arms. I mean, you both got claws, but I'm cool on the arms and everything.
Yeah, I think me personally, I'd rather rock with the bear. Hopefully I can run around in circles or something. Mm-hmm. But I heard if you run straight, it's
you
going to
already
catch
tussling, so you got to tussle with them. You already locked in.
Right.
Yeah. Running. That's fried though. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome back to Lavish Journey podcast. It's your host Jay Gaines in here today. We got 2 special guests in here today. We got my brother Tez in here.
What's happening?
We got Telly in here.
What's going on?
What's going on, y'all? So first thing first, man, we have somebody here that owns what's this, a sunglass company that you have?
Yeah, eyewear design company. Yep.
Yeah, can you tell us about that? Give us like a quick intro about you and everything.
Okay, well, Justin Lamon is I've been doing this for going on 4 years.
Dope.
Designing my own eyewear brand. And what's interesting about this, because I really wanted to get in the eyewear business and sell brands that were already reputable.
Right.
Buy them at a wholesale price and sell them at a profit. But a few years ago, I had went to the eyewear convention out in New York.
Right.
And I met this guy and his wife, and they ended up being manufacturers and distributors all over the world.
Yeah.
And they came up with the idea, like, it'd be probably better and more profitable if you design your own brand. And here we are.
That's dope, man.
Yeah.
And that was 3 years ago you started that?
Yeah, 3 years ago.
It's wild that everything formulates.
Actually going
man.
on 4 years. It's going on 4 years.
It's going on 4.
It's going on 4 years.
So it started back in 2016.
Yeah, 2016, the year the Cavs won the championship.
Man, that was a championship year, I guess. You feel me?
Hey, I got my ring.
Hey, I feel it, man. And that's dope. So you pretty much, it's out in New York and you met somebody. Did you expect to meet this person or just randomly happened?
No, actually, man, I'm telling you, like, I was doing my research on the eyewear business. Let me take it back, because I fell in love with business first.
Yep.
Because growing up, my mother wanted me to be one of 2 things. Growing up, she wanted me to either be an artist or an entrepreneur.
Right.
Even though she didn't own her business at all, and I was always good with the pencil, drawing and stuff. So she either wanted me to be an entrepreneur or an artist. And luckily for me, fortunate for me, I'm able to do both. So as I was doing my research, trying to get into business, I came across the eyewear industry. It's a $1 billion industry. It's a product that it's a one-size-fit-all product.
Right.
So it's perfect for online shopping. It's lightweight, perfect for shipping. It's good on the margins, and it doesn't require a lot of capital to start.
Right.
So that was more attractive. And then as I was doing more research, I came across the Vision Wear Expo that was in New York. At the time, it cost me $300 for a ticket to attend this expo. Tell you to this day, man, it's the best $300 I've ever spent in my life.
Yep.
And they have like over 750 exhibitors there. So I didn't even know where to start. So I was just talking to everybody, man, just mingling, trying to network, and then I just ran into this person. And we started talking, we exchanged emails, and it just went from there.
That's dope. It's all about that networking, man.
Networking is powerful.
Definitely out in New York, man, because I used to go out there every summer, and that's definitely a hustler city. Like, I was just walking down the street with a camera, and this girl's like, "What do you do?" I was like, "I do vlogs." Here's got my information, just like, boom, that quick, and little did I know she worked for MTV, and it just shows, it's like, yeah.
Okay.
opportunity really meets you when you put in the work to get to it. You know what I mean?
Yeah. And see, I had like, I have a cousin in New Jersey, and this like me and my mentor, man. I told him about it. Like, look, man, I got this ticket.
Yep.
This is what I want to do. You'll ride out there with me. No questions. We drove out there. We stayed at my cousin's house in New Jersey.
Mm-hmm.
We parked there, and we took Penn Station to Penn Station. We walked over to the convention, man.
That's dope.
And then from there, I just
hey,
got it going.
You gotta do what you gotta do.
Got it going.
My brother Tail, so you was here to witness him like grow throughout all this he been going through?
Since the sunglasses, yeah, I've been here to witness it, but he was into some things before he got into the sunglasses.
Yeah.
We just originally met in class, I want to say
class.
accounting class. It was like 4 of us in there.
Yeah.
And I'm just the type of person, like it's only 4 of us in here. Everybody, let's get together.
Right.
It's only 4 y'all in the class.
Whatever. Yeah.
Right.
Let's get together, study,
Right.
go over this work, so one
Right.
person not struggling, so it's only so many people in here,
Right.
Teamwork make the dream work. And Martell, he's a hustler too, man. And he bought his business, and he took class serious too, man. So
I feel it. Definitely accounting.
We pushed each other. Accounting's hard.
Accounting,
man. That was a beast.
Yep.
That
Huge
was a
favor.
beast.
Can you put that microphone in for me, like right here on yours?
Me?
On yours, yeah.
Oh, I'm
about
sorry.
to fall out.
Oh man.
We're just gonna have a
Oh,
yeah.
Okay,
There you
my
go.
fault.
There you go.
Can you hear me?
Yep, we all good.
All right, dope.
But yeah, accounting is definitely a tough class. I actually took that class and dropped it
Yeah.
the first
Yeah,
week.
it's
It was too
it's
much.
tough.
I was like, is that
Tough. A lot of numbers. Man.
Yeah, I'm about to say a lot of math, man. A lot of math. But I guess with business and everything, you gotta know some type of math. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And that was my formal introduction to business. You know, I was, like I said, I always fell in love with the idea of business more so than just the eyewear.
Right.
I've grown to love eyewear and have a passion for it because I'm creating it. But my first love is really trying to be into business.
Right.
So I tried to go everywhere, anywhere that had something to do with business. I was there. So college, business courses, accounting courses, and then that's where I met my dude Martell, man, and solid dude, solid brother.
That's smooth. It's good to have somebody definitely there, to see you grow throughout the journey and everything. Because
Right.
this is still, believe it or not, an early phase of it. You still have more to go. You're gonna
It's
get
a
bigger and bigger.
long way to go, man.
Yeah.
My vision for this is just it's way past where we at now.
Yep.
you
Yeah.
know? Yeah.
So-
And I would say this
Go for
too, like even like he said, I had a couple ventures that actually failed, but I just stayed consistent with trying to own my own business, man. That's what I really wanted to do.
That's all about entrepreneurship. So, like, what is a venture that didn't turn out the way you wanted it to?
I'll go with the gaming tournament. And I would have been
Gaming?
I was
Yeah.
doing gaming. I would throw Madden and 2K and Call of Duty tournaments.
Yeah.
At a price, and the winner would get a grand prize.
That's dope.
And that would have been successful if I would have kept going with it. It was just it was a lot of work, man.
Yeah.
Unpacking games, hooking up everything, making sure everything worked. Sometimes the games will lag a little bit, and it'll compromise somebody's situation if they,
Hey man, the game lagged. Yeah,
yeah. So,
gamers
I
don't
had
play
to deal
around
with a lot of
about
that. Then people started altering the settings, and it was a lot.
Hey, at least you went for it though, man.
Yeah, but I didn't stop because I
Yeah.
said my passion is with business, man.
Yeah.
I just love business. It's like a sport, man.
It
You
is.
know,
It is.
You got to be competitive.
I'm not an entrepreneur, man, but I do inspire
No,
to be
actually
one.
you are.
You know
Think
what?
about it.
I guess I
You got
guess
your
I can
own
say that.
podcast. Yeah, this is,
I'm getting there. See, my definition more so it's kind of what you're doing. Like you making money from it. You know what I mean? You hustle from it. But one day
Right.
this will be.
But
This will
remember,
be.
I was always able to draw. So
Yeah.
it's a passion turned into a business.
Hold on. So you draw your own designs?
Yeah, I make my own designs. I draw everything
Word?
out. Everything out.
That's pretty badass,
I pick all my materials. I buy all my materials, my raw materials, and I'll draw it out and I'll send it to my manufacturer. Like, look, I need this handmade.
Right.
Don't make this with a machine. I need everything handmade.
Hell, so your glasses are wow.
Everything's
all right,
handmade.
we got to go back a little bit. So tell us what makes your product stands out more than other products.
I design them myself. Everything is handmade.
That's dope.
I mean, I created this out of thin air, bro.
Yeah,
So
that's dope.
it's really a reflection of my artwork, for real. Like everything you see, from the box to everything, the cloth, everything is done by me, man. I design everything. The positions, even the font, the font of the letters, that's all done by me, man.
Yeah.
Through Microsoft Word. I started with Microsoft Word.
The hustle, man.
Yeah.
I didn't know you did that, man.
Hey,
That made me look at it totally different. Wow.
And that's the thing about being an entrepreneur. You said you don't see yourself as an entrepreneur, but like how he had to buy all his raw materials and put his product together. You know, you and bought laptops, microphones and everything. You piecing your brand and your product together. You know what I mean?
Yeah. It's gonna pay off. Just keep doing it, man.
Yeah.
It's gonna be somebody like, look, man, I need you got such a big audience. Can you sponsor my brand on your podcast?
I'll be
I'll
sure.
pay you X amount of dollars for advertisement.
You're right. It's gonna get there.
It's gonna definitely get there.
It's a journey though, man. But hey,
don't give up.
Having fun with it though.
Hey, the key is stay disciplined and stay consistent.
I just tweeted that the other day.
Discipline and
That's
consistency,
wild.
bro.
It's like right now in life, I'm learning. I learned consistency, but I'm learning discipline right now.
You know what? My mentor, shout out to Wendell Lovelace. You know what he told me?
What?
You never fail until you give up.
Yeah.
That's the only way you fail is when you give up.
Yep.
That's real right there.
Because even when you stumble and fall, it's a lesson learned.
Mm-hmm.
So, shout out to my dude.
Taking steps forward too.
Yeah.
Then it just like, I'm done, and just you turn around and going backwards.
Right.
For real. You got to keep going. So do y'all like to read books and stuff?
I do. My favorite.
No, you already answered the question right there. Go for it.
I got a couple favorite books, man. I like The Outlier by Malcolm Gladwell. It's probably my favorite author for real.
Okay.
It's about how you spend like more than 10,000 hours on. If you spend 10,000 hours on something, you can become a master at it. And if that's actually my first one of my models of my eyeglasses is the master's model. So spend 10,000 hours on it and you become a master at it.
Right.
So yeah.
You dropping gems with your glasses. I like that.
Sure?
I like that. That is.
Well, that's
a
true story, man.
That is.
Yeah, for sure.
You should definitely tell people that too, man. When they buy them, you know what I mean? Make them feel like,
I'm a master. I'm a master at what I do. Yeah, that's the first one, And it's actually that model actually is carrying me all the way to this point, man.
Mm-hmm.
Like it's old to me, but it's new to new customers, of course.
Yeah, it's new to me right there.
Like people love that brand. They love that model, man.
So what model you have on now?
The model I have on now are the Grand Pharaohs. These are handmade of buffalo horn.
Dope.
And gold 14K gold plated titanium.
That's pretty badass, man.
Yeah.
That's pretty dope. So what was your first model that you made?
The Masters.
So the Masters. And what's the story behind it? You have a story behind that one?
Either you own your Masters or your Masters are on you.
Ooh.
That's just
you heard that out there. Sure. I like that. You got any favorite?
So that kept me going. So every time I think about the Masters, I gotta keep going. I gotta own my Masters or my Masters gonna own me.
Yeah. That's true. I keep hearing that a lot. Definitely when it comes to artists, man. Yeah. Only your music, own your masters.
And I just, like I said, I started from pen and paper or pencil and paper. And it's a simple design.
Yeah.
But I picked the materials and it's made of a walnut wood. So
elegant, man.
Yeah.
I see you aim for the elegancy. It says right there, elegant, exotic, exclusive.
Yeah.
Oh, so that's like, is that your what's the word again?
My tag.
The tag.
Tagline, you can call it that. Yeah.
Elegant, exotic, exclusive.
Yeah.
I like that. And they actually, your glasses
It's alliteration too. You notice how like all the is it alliteration? Yeah. All the letters start with E.
So. Oh shit. And by the way, y'all watching this
of a vowel sound. And I could be wrong, but
if y'all watch this, by the way, y'all gotta check out this box. This box even looks classy as well. High quality materials, handmade. I'll say it right here, 100% UV protection.
Yeah.
I'm about to copy some of these, man.
So look, it's fashionable and it protects you from the sun. So it's for medical use too.
Yeah.
And you could change and put your prescription in it if you wear glasses.
Really? Yeah, because that's what these are, prescription. So
yeah,
these prescription.
Put your prescription.
You put these on, you be like, what? He can't see.
Yeah. So yeah, you can. We gotta switch that out anyway.
Yeah.
We gotta get you with some cooler frames.
Yeah. I had these for good 4 years now.
Really? Yeah, it's time to upgrade, man.
For sure. I might have to get some of these Justin Lamons
I'm gonna
over
put
here.
you together. I might just design you your own personal pair.
You know what? I would love to have you do that, man.
I will
wear them every single show.
I'm gonna put it together. You'll wear it every show?
Yeah, every show. I've been wearing these every show. I swap.
Bad.
For sure.
I'm gonna put that together.
For sure. So I got a question both of y'all did.
Okay.
Y'all have iPhones?
We do.
Yeah.
Well,
okay. Oh, okay. So let's say if somebody asked you to delete every single app off your iPhone, which 2 apps would you keep?
Canva app and my email.
I'm gonna keep my email. I'm gonna keep my Acorn. I gotta figure out what's going on with my.
Can I add one more?
What's Acorn? Oh yeah, go for it.
I need Facebook too. The reason why, because I promote my business on Facebook. So
I was just about to bring that up.
No, can I add one more? Damn,
Dang, you supposed to
right? I need
let's go back. What are your two?
Yeah, let's go back. We gotta rewind. Shopify, because I need my sales, and Facebook. I need my advertisement. There we go.
Okay,
I'm sticking with it.
All right, Shopify and Facebook. What about you, bro?
I'm gonna keep my email. Do I get to keep all of them or just one?
Just two of them.
No, all my emails.
Oh,
you know they separate apps.
Oh, just one app. Yeah.
Well, I'm gonna keep my Gmail. And I'm gonna keep my Acorn account. And my Acorn account is just like money that I invest into different portfolios and to diversify.
Smart.
So it's just basically like stocks for real.
Smart.
Oh, you been
have
y'all checked the stock market? Y'all see a crash? That's a good thing. It's time to get in though.
Yeah. Actually, I bought more stock.
Me too.
Crashing.
You know what's a good one to buy too right now?
What?
American Airlines.
Yeah,
like in the past 3 months, it's been down $20.
I don't know.
I don't know if it's great, but that's something I'm looking into because it's only like $5-6.
Do your research. Do your research. I'll say that.
They're going to get a bailout, though.
I research a lot of stocks, so I'm not too big on American Airlines because they always run into trouble when things go up and down. So, yeah, it's really not a lot of profit in it.
Yeah.
You know, when I invest, I look for growth.
What about Spirit?
No airlines.
Airlines.
If you wanted to invest in airline, go with Boeing because Boeing makes all the parts for all the airlines.
I've been doing research with Boeing.
But you want to focus on blue chip companies. See, this is the business side of me.
Go for it.
So, like Apple or Tesla. I bought Tesla. It's expensive right now, but it's still down. So when things return back to normal, those are the companies you can rely on that's still going to be here, and it'll give you the best return.
I agree.
But I'm not a swing trader.
What's
I'm
that?
more of a where you buy stocks and you sell it within the next couple of days.
Oh, the short,
the
ones that be, yeah.
Yeah, I'm more of a long term, so I want to get stocks that pay dividends, and I want to kind of
hold it for a while.
Yeah, hold it for a while.
I agree. I invest in the cruise lines, and everybody's like, "Oh my gosh, that's terrible. They're at an all-time low." I'm like, I'm looking at the long term of it. You know what I mean?
Right.
People gonna cruise forever. Although right now it's terrifying for a lot of people, but when this stuff get cleared up, guess what?
You still gonna
stocks
travel.
gonna shoot up.
You're gonna travel.
Yeah.
But remember, you want growth and profitability, and there is not much profit in the airline business. From what I researched.
Yeah, that's why I didn't invest none into the airlines yet.
Different strokes for different folks, you know. Some like Pepsi, some like Coke.
Yeah, yeah. I think one airline I haven't invested in any of them, but one I have been keeping an eye on was United Airlines. Their stock has been growing.
If you want to go to airlines, I would say Delta maybe.
Delta's a good one too.
Yeah, because remember Warren Buffett just bought a large portion of Delta.
Oh, he did,
and he's pretty.
Oh,
he's a solid investor. So
just
follow the money, man. You can't go wrong.
I agree. I just got into the market 2 weeks ago because when I saw it crash, I did my research all weekend. I was watching all these YouTube videos. I was like, you know what? I'm about to put some money aside and buy in. I brought in, and they just increasing. You know, like you said, long-term investment.
Long-term.
I don't got time. My bro was like, hey, you should sell them and do this.
Remember. You're doing a good thing. Yeah. You invest in right now because it's a health crisis, not a financial crisis.
Yep.
Stocks were going up.
Yeah, they were.
It's just panic and fear got people selling off and making the stocks go down. So this is still a good time. You know, always buying the dip. Yep. Be greedy when people are fearful, and be fearful when people are greedy.
Okay.
That's Warren.
I like that quote.
That's Warren Buffett.
Yeah, for sure.
That's his quote. Oh, that's a pretty good quote. I was thinking like, dang, he should go copyright that.
Yeah, that's Warren Buffett.
So, what is one of your favorite quotes?
That's probably
one of them. Okay.
Yeah. I got a ton of them, man. I got a ton of quotes. Let's just go with that one, man. Because I'll be thinking for hours.
Dope. What about you, bro?
Nothing that come to mind right now. I don't have time to think and talk about his. Nah, I'm on the spot.
Because there's so many great quotes, man, I always think about. And I always read. Definitely, because I'm a big time person that likes to read. So,
what's your favorite book, bro?
Oh, man, The Alchemist.
Alchemist? Who's
The Alchemist. Paulo, I don't want to say his name wrong, y'all. Paulo Coelho.
Okay.
Long story short, it's about this boy. He's on a journey. He's trying to find his personal legend. Pretty much what we all try and do.
Right.
And the reason why I like the book a lot because he traveled. So he traveled from one part of the world to another part, and he came about, a lot of ups and downs throughout that journey. And then when he got to the destination, he realized that home was the journey the whole time.
Word.
So he went back home, and then he became happy and did his thing.
Okay.
That's just a very short part of the story. But yeah. And by me reading that book, it showed that I'm on that journey right now, you know, trying to find my niche or trying to master a lot of things in life.
Right.
And, you know, I'm just going to keep on going.
Hey, man, just stay at it with this podcast. I'm telling you, you onto some good things, man.
For sure.
It's a niche in itself, you know, just, you know, be valuable to the most, or, you know, cater to the most, the smallest valuable audience. And that's from Seth Godin. Godin, another one of my favorite authors, man.
Dang, you got a lot of good authors.
Yeah, man,
what book he made? What book is that?
This is Marketing, Purple Cow. You know.
What's it called again?
This is Marketing.
This is Marketing.
Yeah, by Seth Godin.
I gotta check that out.
I think it's his name, Godin or Golden. Not sure.
And that's one of the things I kind of wanted to do, with just bring you all together.
Because it's riches and niches. Go ahead, Martel.
Oh, that's just one of the things I wanted to do. I bring you all together. I know y'all both got good ideas, and y'all are able to just like push people forward and bring people with you throughout the journey. You know, a lot of people, they like, you know, I'm trying to figure it out myself. So when I get there, I'll let you know, or I kind of bring you along. But you like, I'm figuring it out. But this is what I did to start off. And maybe, you know, you can follow my path, or you can do this other way that I know about. You know, just... I'm going to give you 2 examples, like with the gaming tournaments. I was there with the gaming tournaments. They're helping them set up when he was, you know, marketing, making his own flyers and the videos used to do.
Yep.
Oh, you videos used to do for the tournament and everything like that.
Did.
And then just for your instance, like when you was in school and you said you was cleaning nursing homes.
Oh yeah.
Like you started the LLC. You was like, you like, if you want to do this, man, you email me. Like, what's your email? Email me all the steps to do it, you know, and that's one thing I liked about both of you guys, that you always so forward thinking, and you know, like everybody can, you know, sit at the table. Everybody can sit at the table, you know.
Yeah. The only time you look down on a person is when you helping them up.
Yeah.
That's another one of my favorite quotes. So
that's true.
Like if somebody's trying to figure it out, man, if you got some good advice or you can help them, man, you know, help them. I mean.
Yeah, I believe in helping people out. I'm not the kind of person like, nah, forget that. You know what I mean? People like that don't win. They may be winning short term, but guess what? That long term they gonna eventually run out of gas. Because we all need somebody, you know what I mean, throughout the journey to help us or uplift us in some type of way. So yeah, I'm definitely big on that. Appreciate that though, bro.
For sure. What's Ortez, let me ask you something. What's your favorite thing about your product?
My favorite thing about the product?
About just the business in general, the product or the business?
That's a great question. Like I said, it's a piece of art. Like my favorite part about it is just creating it, the creation of the ideal of it, and just being able to make it something real.
Okay.
You know, beforehand, you know, just sketching it on paper and just adjusting it. Like I'll sketch something and I'll be like, you know, like a couple weeks later, like, nah, I don't like that. Let me adjust the shape of it, or let me pick a different material. Let me add this, let me add that. So once I get it and I'm like, all right, now this is what I want to produce, because I take my time with it.
Okay.
This is what I want to produce, and then once it comes to fruition, that's when I'm like, I'm more in love with the idea than that. Well, I am in love with the product, but the idea of it. And then you look at the product, you're like, wow, I can't believe I actually created this.
How did it feel the first time when you drew a design up and then you actually got it in your hand?
I was excited. But when I went to the street to try to sell it, people didn't see my vision. And I got a lot of no's. But I was so confident in it. I stuck with it, man. Like, I got so many no's before I got that one yes. Yeah. Man, it was tough.
It's going to be like that in the beginning, for sure. It's definitely
tough,
going to be like that. Hear a lot of no's, and people not sure because they haven't seen it, or they scared or afraid to try something new at the
different.
time, or something different.
That's the thing. When you really create something, and you create something yourself, and you can say you created this, and you actually like the product yourself, can't nobody tell you otherwise. Like, you can't tell me this ain't the flyers. You can't tell me this ain't the best material. I know the work I put into this.
Exactly.
You know, so. Like I stood outside for a long time trying to sell just one pair, and then once I came up, I had to come up with my pitch at the same time too. But once I came up with it and got to hang with talking to people and dealing with people, then it became easier to sell. And now I don't have to pitch really to nobody. I just show them the product. Well, stores the product.
I love it.
But people are calling me now.
You
know, I had to turn, like, a lot of times I can't even answer my phone a lot of times.
Yeah. That's dope, man.
That is
Sure,
dope.
it is dope.
That is, man. 'Cause I bet that's
really is.
very for me even personally. That'd probably nerve wracking the first time trying to go do a sale or just sell your product and getting a no, but that no it motivates you.
Yeah,
No
yeah, especially when it's something that you design. Like I say, I wanted to do it. I wanted to get into the wholesale part of it and sell other brands. So if they'd have said no to the other brands, like there's no connection there.
Right.
But selling my brand, like, okay, no, all right, well, it's just not for you.
Yeah.
Like I said, I'm selling to the smallest valuable audience. I make my product for a specific audience. So if you don't like it, it's just not for you.
And that's a great way to look at it because, you get a lot of times some people that like, I don't like the design or the price of them or, it is not for you.
And a lot of times people like it, they just don't like the price. And I'm like, it's just not for you.
Right. And that's some things that you're going to run into.
Yeah, sure. You're going to run into that a lot. So, yeah.
That's true. That was well said, man.
Sure.
That made me look at life totally differently because you do got to go out here and try things out in order to really see if it's gonna boom. And for you, let's say if you did go out there and somebody told you no, you just stop doing it. This wouldn't be here right now, and that shows.
It's a way to test your armor too, because if you get dents in your armor, you know it's strong.
Yeah.
If it pierces through there and you take a straight one, it hurts.
For sure. So, have you learned rejection like at an early age? You know what I mean? Not rejection, more so, just like how you said.
Actually, like, man, I used to take rejection personally, man.
Yeah.
But I told you, man, like my friends, like my best friend Terrell, my best friend Raymond, my brother, my wife, Dennis, my mentor Wendell, they all, like, every time I come to them with some of the stories where I feel down about something when somebody's saying something, but they always encourage me, like, look, that's just, that's just not for them. So, yeah, you learn to deal with it as you go. It's not something, you're not born like to take rejection lightly. I'm ready for rejection.
Exactly.
No. You have to go through it, and then you talk to the people that's close to you to help you get through it. So, yeah.
I look at it
my
more
dude
as,
Damon too.
More as trial and error.
Mm-hmm.
I look at it more as trial and error because you get 50 no's, but it's a billion people in the world,
right?
Yeah.
So the other portion of the billion might like it, but that's just 50 no's,
Right.
Just 50 no's. So
that's true.
What's so crazy? My cousin, he told me this too because he was in sales. He said, God is the number one salesman, and he hasn't sold everybody.
Yeah. Yeah.
So there you go.
That's
right
true.
there.
That's true. You just got to keep it going.
And I think I'd probably just learn that from being in sales myself, selling cars.
You were in sales.
Yeah, just selling cars and going out. I talked on the phone a lot, heard a lot of no's. I hear a no, and I just change the topic. How about them calves, And the littlest thing, they just call me back the next day, like, I do kind of need a car because I just broke the ice. Like, I'm telling you, I'm here I'm selling cars. I'm here at the dealership, and I'm about to ask you about a car, but something else. It's just throw a curveball at them.
So how do you go about selling cars, bro? Like, what was your like strategy to doing that?
Just reach out to as many people as I could.
Yeah.
I go to the bars or the clubs or anything, pass on my business cards to people. Everybody.
I feel it.
Dudes, chicks, the owners of the bar, the bartenders.
Wow, you market yourself like that when it comes to selling cars?
Because it's just
wow.
And I always tell them, like, I just got a car. You might have just got your car, but you don't know. You might need a car tomorrow. Your cousin might need a car.
Somebody might need a car.
Yeah. You get into an accident and then the car going.
I thought it was one of those products where, like, people, like, you already know you want a car. You already know you need a car. So I'm going strictly to the dealership because I know I need and want a car. I didn't know you go out there and market yourself. Like, look, I'm selling cars. You want to buy one?
A lot of people do
Think
that,
about it.
But they always come in there and they don't know what they want.
Right.
Okay.
They don't know what they want. They know they want a car. They got an idea what they want, and they're scared. They frightened of the dealership. Everybody's frightened of the dealership.
I peep.
Because it's people think it's kind of janky at times. You know what I mean?
Buy this car.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, well, you did it though.
Yeah.
How many cars you think you sold?
Oh man, I sold over in 2 years. I did it. I sold maybe like over 200.
Over 200 cars?
Over
That's
200
pretty
cars,
impressive,
for sure.
man.
My first year in the business, I think I cracked under 100. No, I actually did more than 100. I did more than 100 my first year.
How long you been in the business?
I was in the business for 2 years.
Okay.
For 2 years. I maybe
Wow.
sold like
How
over
many cars
250 cars for
Oh
sure.
wow. Okay.
Maybe not 3 yet, but I
Hey.
definitely sold somewhere in between. You know?
That's pretty
All right.
smooth though, man.
And that's about 10, a little bit more than 10,
Yeah.
10 a month.
Start your own dealership or something,
Yeah,
man.
for
For
sure.
real, you know how to do that.
Yeah, for sure.
That's a win.
That's the last name for it.
Sell some cars, man. That's dope, man. See, when it comes to that selling experience, I feel like when you got that skill, you can go
Yeah.
far with that. You
Yeah.
how to sell something, you know how to talk to people and pitch out stuff rather than, hey, buy this. Like you said, you brought up, hey, what about the cabs? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because I mean, I'm on the phone with you and I'm calling from the dealership. I'm not about to, you know, if your car not being worked on,
Yeah.
you kind of know. Like if somebody called me from the dealership, I know they're probably trying to sell me a car or something. Like no, you know. After I asked you, are you in the market? And they like, no. Well, you know, something to break the ice. How your day going?
yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
Just because I want a car sale and it's not
Tactics,
going where I
strategies, and
want.
technique.
Yeah, just because I'm trying to sell your car
You
and
say
you
you got
don't
his
need one
tactics,
right now.
strategies, and
Like
techniques.
okay, you know, I'm all right. Well, how your day going? At least you know, just try to keep something going. You know, build some type of relationships and rapport because you never know when they might need you or you know. They might want to buy a car, but who is this guy calling me? Who is this guy calling me? You know what I mean? You know, so I throw a joke in and let you know I'm at the dealership. Come up and see us or whatever, and you know
And they'll put
it
'em
might
up
work.
on-
Yeah, it might work. Or
Has somebody
you
ever
might get a
came up and like,
referral.
yeah, I talked to you, or
Yeah,
I got your card and I'm
Yeah.
looking for a car.
All the time, all the
that's what's
time,
up.
man, all the
Yeah,
time. Or
that's what's up.
I got your car from you know my
So-
cousin. They said that they met you somewhere, or walking down the street, and you gave them your card, and you know.
Wow.
Nice.
So it just
That's how you do it, though, man.
Yeah.
That's how you do it. Came out with the business car. I got
Yeah.
these cars going. So, what's the most expensive car you sold, or like one of the most top quality cars you sold?
I sold a new F-150 that I got.
Oh,
Those are
ordered.
nice.
Yeah.
No, F-250 actually. F-250.
Oh
This,
my bad. Those is
he an engineer.
nicer.
This guy, he's an engineer. He came in, traded in his Jeep, and purchased the F-250 for us. It was around like 75, 80 grand.
Oh yes.
Just because it was just custom.
Yeah,
it was
yeah.
just custom. Everything that he put on
It's a
it.
King Ranch.
It was not the King Ranch.
I don't know.
It
nothing
actually
about those.
was the King Ranch version because
Gotta
the
be
guy was
if
from
it's-
Texas,
Yeah.
and he said he worked on the King Ranch farm. Yep, he like I worked on the King Ranch
Ranch.
farm.
Is that the
'Cause-
biggest one?
It's just a
That's
real farm.
top
It's
of
a
the
real
line.
farm.
Oh, okay, okay.
Top of the line.
Okay.
250.
I gotta look that up.
Sorry.
Yeah, for
I
sure.
know that show.
Yeah,
That's your industry.
yeah,
Dang.
my boy. He actually definitely did. He was from Texas. Got the F-250, the King Ranch, because he worked on the King Ranch farm. And he told me his dad was like, "You either gonna work on this farm or you gonna go to school." And he said, "I went to school because I wasn't working on that farm no more."
Yeah, I'm about to look this up right now. King Ranch F-250.
Yeah.
Oh, this is a big truck.
Yeah.
This one truck. You go down the
Yeah.
street, they
Yeah,
rumbling.
You gonna hear it.
Dang, what's y'all dream car?
My dream car?
Yep.
I like all the nice cars. I mean,
what nice car?
mean, like I said, I'm so in business, man. I like assets more than I like liabilities. But if I have
feel
to
you. I feel
choose,
you on that, man.
if I had to choose, I don't know. My wife's name is Porsche, so I'll probably get a Porsche.
Dope.
I like Porsche.
Dope. You roll out in the Porsche. I feel
Yeah.
it. Can get it going.
Yeah, two beautiful Porsches.
I'm not really sure. I sold a car, so like they more like point A to point B type of thing. So I probably just my last name Ford, so I'll probably stick with the Ford.
Y'all
You know,
funny.
maybe like a truck
Yeah.
or a Mustang or something like that.
That's
you know?
dope. You know, I want an
When
everyday
assets
car,
turn
man.
a lot of liabilities is back to Dylan.
You feel it. I feel it, man. See, I'd rather go buy cash if I could, but I want like a Maybach as a daily driver, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, I want to move out to Los Angeles, and I know that's gonna match my lifestyle out there.
Oh, yeah?
Probably like a Maybach or a Bentley, something like that. You know, I feel some
Yeah.
smooth stuff. But like he said though, I don't want it to be no liability though.
Yeah, for sure.
I want it to be like this is my car.
If I truly can afford, like afford it 2 times or 3 times over, then
Right.
I wouldn't care. But right now, I'm on the asset chase.
Yeah, I feel it, man. That's why I don't got a Maybach now.
Yeah.
Because I want to buy cash. Like, hey, here you go, take it. I don't want no payments because I feel like liabilities can really hold us back from a lot of things we need to do. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I learned that. I'm still learning that to this day. I mean, I ain't perfect financially, but you learn that throughout the journey.
Yeah, nobody is. Even
Yeah.
the richest person, they not
I learned
where they
that,
want to
yeah.
be. That's why they keep going. But
And that's true as of right now. You know, a lot of these companies are closing. Y'all peep that?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And it's unfortunate. It shows that these businesses are big businesses, but they don't have enough money in the bank. You know what I mean? So I guess they
Yeah.
have too many liabilities. And I'm just learning a lot through everything that's going on now with the world and this big reset.
You gotta have an adequate amount of cash flow coming in.
Yep.
No matter what.
Yep.
So cash flow is important. Cash flow, not just the assets, because sometimes assets can be an asset on the books, but it might not bring you money. But the cash flow, you gotta have cash flow.
That's true.
Yeah,
that's true. So let's say if as an entrepreneur, has there been a time like you just ran to like a brick wall on the way?
Oh, plenty of times.
Yeah,
bro. Plenty of times. That's part of the game.
Yeah. So to the people out there that want to be entrepreneurs or that are entrepreneurs, what advice do you have for them?
Stay consistent. Stay disciplined. Don't give up. Give out. Don't give up.
Right.
You know.
Right.
Like you can be jogging if your knee just buckled. That means you gave out.
Yep.
Your knee gave out. You didn't give up. So just keep pursuing it, man. Don't ever give up. Try to stay. It's better to stay disciplined than motivation, because motivation kind of wears down. So, yeah, keep disciplined. Don't give up.
Shout out to Gary Vee. That's what I learned from. You know who Gary Vee is?
Vaynerchuk.
Y'all know Gary Vee? Yeah, Gary Vaynerchuk, man.
Yeah.
He's one of the biggest people I look up to. Definitely when it comes to the hustle, the grind, the ambition.
He'll get you going.
Man, definitely.
He'll get you going. But see, that'll get you motivated.
Yeah.
But see, if you don't have no discipline, you won't do it on a consistent basis.
Nope, you do it for 2 days. I'm motivated.
Like, I'm motivated.
Let's get it.
Then things start getting hard and you just kind of give up. So you gotta stay disciplined. It's good to listen to those guys. You know, I listen to them, but you gotta stay disciplined.
Yeah, you gotta put the
That's
work
the
in.
number one thing. Put the work in.
Yep.
Yeah, that's another thing. Put the work in. Just stay disciplined. Don't give up.
I got a classic question for both of y'all.
Okay.
So if you was trapped on an island for one full year, what 3 albums or mixtapes would you listen to?
Start with Marcel.
Whoever want to go out there.
That's a good one.
Yeah.
You said 3?
Yeah, 3 albums and mixtapes. Yep. You on an island for one full year, some good weather, palm trees, but you just on that island chilling.
Give me. I'll start. Give me Jay-Z Blueprint.
That's a great one.
I like that one right there. Give me mixtapes, or it just gotta be albums.
Mixtapes or albums, either or.
Okay. Give me Blueprint by Jay-Z. Give me The Game's latest album. I forget the name of it. What's it called? I gotta look it up.
His latest album?
Yeah, he got a latest album out that I like a lot.
Word.
I don't know the name of the album, but I listen to
The Game.
I listen to like a couple songs. One of my friends I grew up with, his name is Chris Malloy, Duke. He produced the track on there.
Really?
On that album, yeah.
Dang.
I don't know the name.
That's
of
pretty
it.
good, man.
Yeah.
I love hearing about people doing that too, man. Like actually producing their way up and maybe becoming an artist and meeting like big time people.
Yeah.
And doing work with them. That's pretty awesome.
Yeah, he did that. Yeah.
I respect producers, man, because they do a lot.
What was the first album you picked? You said Jay-Z Blueprint?
Jay-Z Blueprint.
That's a classic. I would have picked that one, but I'm going to go ahead and pick another one when
The Game, Born to Rap. That's what the album's called.
Born to Rap. Yeah.
And then let me get one more. Let's just go with Fabulous album.
Which one? Yeah.
I gotta look it up.
What's the mixtape
He dropped a lot of fire mixtapes.
Yeah.
His mixtapes are something else.
Well, let me say Soul Take Two.
Soul Take Two.
Okay.
Yeah. That was hot.
I go to mixtape. Soul Take Two.
No, sure. Jay-Z my favorite rapper, so I'm gonna go with that. But I would have went with the Blueprint. But I'm gonna change it up. I'm gonna say Reasonable Doubt.
Oh yeah,
that's the first one.
Yep.
And you said 3, right?
Yep.
I'm gonna go with Nipsey Hussle's Victory Lap.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I like that, and I didn't. I feel bad because I really didn't get into Nipsey Hussle. I used to listen to his interviews before he passed all the time, but I really didn't get into his music until really after he passed.
Mm-hmm.
So, but when I heard of Victory Lap, it's instant classic, man, and that's if he was here, or
that's a dope album.
That's a really dope album. Like I can listen to that all the time. So, Reasonable Doubt, Victory Lap by Nipsey Hussle.
Mm-hmm.
And maybe Underground Kings, UGK.
Oh man, you taking it back?
Yeah,
that's taking it back to that Southern. Yeah, man.
That's mine. I don't, or you can go. I can go with Dr. Dre too. The Chronic album. Like man,
Yeah, that was a dope one too.
Which one you gonna roll with, bro? The UGK or the Dr. Dre?
Oh, that's a. Can I just take a couple songs from each and just put it on one
gotta
mixtape
have
on my
one
own? Can I burn it? No, I'm gonna go with my first mind. I'm gonna go with UGK, Underground
UGK?
Kings. Yeah.
For sure. Yeah, I used to like the UGK music back then, man. Like that big wave of the Texas music,
Yeah,
man.
for sure.
Yeah.
Man, I heard
They
it's
had
still going down there though.
It is.
That's
It
their
is?
culture. Yeah, that's
Okay.
what they do.
Still do
Screw
the chopped and
music?
screw. Yep, they still do
Yeah.
the chopped and screw for sure.
Yeah.
I want to go to just to play some.
I
drop it out.
was in high school when that came out, man. We was swinging doors and doing all kinds. Like man, we were having fun around that time.
I
man.
bet. Still tipping
Playing
on
that.
fofos.
Yeah.
For real. I got another question for y'all. Would you rather travel outer space or to the deep sea? Like deep in the ocean. Some stuff we never seen before.
Deep sea.
Well, you can't
Deep
breathe
sea.
in both if anything was to happen. So
Give me deep sea for sure.
Deep sea? I'm rolling with deep sea
I'm
too.
gonna choose deep sea just because I know like even as the world we still haven't explored some of the the
Yes.
deepest parts of the ocean.
that's same with space too, though.
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah. Are we just traveling space? See, once you go like deep sea, you eventually hit a bottom. With space, it's just infinity. So you don't know what you might see. So I'm gonna take space.
Yeah. Limitless.
It's
options.
limitless.
That was pretty damn good right there. We just said it is a limit though because wow. Now what if the deep sea doesn't hit a bottom? What if it just keeps going?
Well, that'd be
That's
interesting.
That's
I think so.
You think
That'd
it
be
keeps going?
interesting. That'd be interesting.
I don't think it keep going. I think it hit the bottom.
Yeah, I think I
it hit
bottom
the
too.
But
I always say go for it, bro. My fault.
But I know it's just so much like life and stuff we haven't even
Yep.
seen down there that they still
Yeah.
discovering, and then in space, that's a whole nother topic, that I don't even want to get into right now.
Yeah, it
we
is.
don't know.
It is. It is. I always say deep sea because we're here on Earth, and I think it's like some mermaids or something down there.
It's a what on there?
Mermaid.
Mermaid.
I think it's
okay.
some mermaids down there. Atlantis.
But
Yeah.
this might be true with space. I'm not sure, but the further you go down into the ocean, the pressure gets real tight.
Right,
So
right.
it'll crush your whole body really if you get that far.
You hear about the black hole? That's what the black hole's all about. It's
Yeah.
like that big hole, and they don't know what's behind it.
Really?
Yeah, like
Yeah.
space is so. I took what's that? What's it called? Astronomy.
Astronomy,
I
yeah.
took that class, and it was very interesting. It
Neil
actually,
deGrasse Tyson. You're hip to him?
no, who was that?
He's an astronomist.
Really?
Yeah.
See, I got to get hip because I didn't pay attention in class. But one thing I did learn though was that it keeps going, like you say. Because
Yeah,
she
it's
kept
infinity,
on,
man.
look all these galaxies. I was like, wow, all these galaxies inside this one galaxy, just like
Yeah. And you might start traveling more and more, and then you might run into a planet where there's people on there, and you be like, "Hey, what's up?"
So you believe there's more people?
It's got to be, man.
Yeah, I believe the
It's
same
gotta be.
thing.
I mean, it's a big world, man.
I think
Well,
we're
not the
aliens.
world's a big universe.
Yeah.
Might not be alien. It might just be another
Life form.
type of human or life form.
I
Yeah.
think one day we're gonna be able to meet them. That
Hey.
sounds fried, but I believe so.
Hey, the future is for the dreamers. So dream.
Yep.
You dream it, you can achieve it.
For sure. So what's y'all goal for 2020?
My goal for 2020 is to get my brand into more optical stores. My goal, I set a pretty adequate number. I wanted to get into 10 more stores, but I was on the verge, man. I was gonna surpass that if it wasn't for this coronavirus.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
but yeah, that's still my goal, just to get into 10 independent stores.
You might hit 20.
Might hit 20,
Yeah.
50,
100.
Yeah.
You never know, man.
Yeah.
After this is over, I think everything's gonna flourish. So people that's really sticking through and being true hustlers, it's gonna flourish after this.
Yeah,
It's gonna flourish. I
Yeah,
really
'cause
believe
I've
that.
been a lab, man. I've been creating some fire.
Yeah, cause you draw them too. So this probably the best time for you to be
And
creative.
I actually got some new ones on the way that no one's seen. Only person that's seen it was my wife, me and my wife.
Dope.
And I think these is gonna be the ones.
We looking forward to seeing them.
Yeah,
man.
for sure.
Yeah,
That's gonna be dope.
I think my goal is to visit 2 new places. The coronavirus going on, not able to travel availably right now, but it's still the beginning of the year. It's only April, so we still got the opportunity to. I had 2 places in mind that I want to visit, but I could still probably go somewhere within the state that I haven't been.
Yeah,
to kind of just knock it off the list, but
What's
I do
those
wanna
2
go
places?
I was just about to say.
I want to go to Texas and Vegas. I want to go to Texas and
Vegas,
Vegas. I've never been to either of those. I haven't been to New York either, but those are just 2 that I had on my plate right now because they kind of warm and it's all right. We got the time to get there.
Yeah, New York is it's crowded when it's New York. You know,
Yeah.
if it gets back to the regular
Yeah.
schedule programming.
Hopefully,
You know,
hopefully we
Vegas is crowded and nice too, man. Me and my wife, we went. It was on business, but we went last September.
Y'all didn't turn up out there?
Yeah, we actually did.
I was about to say,
We
y'all
went to
had
go
to
see the
turn up.
Migos out there. It was her idea. She wanted to go see the Migos.
How was it?
It was, man. It was. I've been before.
Uh-huh.
It was at Dreas. I've been before.
Uh-huh.
I just enjoy watching her enjoy herself. So,
Right.
Yeah.
You went to Dre's nightclub, right?
Yeah.
See, I never went there, so it's like, is that like the biggest nightclub out there?
I'm not
Like,
sure if it's the
yeah.
biggest nightclub, but it's one of the most exciting. And,
Right.
You know.
Cause I hear tons about it. Everybody like Dre's nightclub, Dre's nightclub. I'll be like, what are you talking about?
It's a hell of an experience, man.
Right.
It's a beach nightclub too. So they not
Uh-huh.
beach, but it's a pool nightclub too. They have
Word.
pools on the outside.
Yeah.
And then on the inside, you can just party and just
Word.
That's dope.
Yeah, it is
It's nice,
dope.
man.
I gotta
It's-
check it out.
It's hard to imagine sometimes.
got the confetti flying, and they always with Dre's they always have a musician or artist there
Oh, for real?
performing
Yeah,
live.
that's good.
Yeah, so I went. I think 2016
Yeah.
for my friend's bachelor party,
Mhm.
and Fabulous was performing there.
That's dope.
I had no idea, but yeah, that was cool. And then
That's good.
my wife looked it up, like, yeah, Migos is in town. Let's
Go
go.
to Migos.
Let's go, baby.
Hey, that's dope because hey, I bet Migos definitely brought that energy, man.
Yeah,
Definitely brought that
It was
energy.
it was dope. DJ Envy was in there.
Oh, for real?
Yeah.
Oh, so you won a good night then.
It was a great night. Bro.
right, and this is September.
It's always a great night though. Every time I've been, it was a great night.
Dope. Now, how much does it cost to get into Dre's?
Well, I don't put a price on fun, so when we went, it was probably like it cost like $300 for us to get in.
Oh shit! I respect it though. Y'all got the experience.
Yeah. But you know, it was business. It was a business trip. So
Hey, you did it.
I talked to my accountant, and then made it a write off.
Hey, it happened though, man. That's all that matters.
That's why I say it's important to own a business because a lot of write offs you get.
Really,
Yeah, that was a business trip.
I got to get hip to this.
Hey man, we can holler
You
at
going
the
a few,
cameras.
yeah,
off.
after I got you a few trips, but yeah, I feel you on that trip though, man. Both those trips, I love traveling. I do want to go to Vegas, and I've been to Vegas before, but I have yet to go there and actually spend some money. Let's say that and have
Yeah.
fun. I want to get like a top suite somewhere, pop bottles all night, go to Dre's nightclub. You know, it really get
I'm
the
gonna
full
recommend.
experience.
Like my wife, she loves the Win.
The Win.
The Win.
Now what's that?
It's a hotel.
Okay.
How to win.
Yeah, the
Okay.
Win. It's real
Let's see.
nice.
Now is that around the strip? Like I never
Yeah, it's
heard
on
the
the
Win.
strip.
Okay. Oh, the
It's on
Win.
the
I
strip.
gotta say that.
Yeah, it's on the strip.
Sounds smooth.
WYNN.
Oh, the Win. I know you talk about. Okay, WYNN.
Yeah.
Definitely, I might check that out then.
It's real nice.
So what's next on y'all bucket list then? Like if you can go somewhere like next month, somebody came you like, hey, free business trip or free trip here. Where will y'all go?
Next month,
Yep.
I'm going to San Antonio.
San Antonio.
Oh yeah,
San
yeah. You
Antonio.
did say
That's
Texas. Yep.
Yeah,
Yep.
going to San Antonio, Texas.
Well, I probably go to Hawaii and parasail in Hawaii with my wife. You know, she born in Hawaii, so
Oh, that's dope.
Yeah,
That's
dope.
dope. That's dope. That's really
I big
dope.
up my wife a lot.
That's dope.
That's great.
That's awesome,
Yeah.
man. Black love out there, my brothers. We
It's my
love
road
we
dog,
love it,
man.
man. And you saying earlier before we got on the show, man, you need somebody to help you get there, help each other get to where
Yeah,
I need to
man.
get to.
Without her sacrifice, man, I wouldn't be here.
Yep.
I'll be honest with you.
I respect that, man.
She sacrificed a lot.
Got to keep it
Took a
going.
lot of stress off me too.
Yeah,
Hey,
definitely being an entrepreneur, doing all the
Yeah,
stuff you're
'cause
doing, man.
It's
Woo!
hard. It's hard on the pockets, man.
Yeah.
Yeah. So she holds it down for me.
Hey,
that's fantastic, man.
awesome. Well, hey, I look up to y'all. That's pretty dope. Look up to
Yeah, I
you.
look up to you, man.
know
This
what I mean?
is this is a nice setup, man. You doing your thing with this, man. Just keep going, and nothing but success for you, bro.
For sure. I got
Sure.
one more grand finale question for y'all.
What's that?
What makes a great life? Who want to answer it first?
Happiness. Happiness is the only thing you can buy.
Mm-hmm.
Can't buy happiness. Can't buy people being real with you either.
Mm-hmm.
Happiness, friendship, can't buy that. It's one of the things money can't buy.
I'm still thinking.
No, you good, bro. Take your time.
You can't-
bro.
I mean, you
Still
can't-
thinking.
you-
Yeah.
Man, happiness, man. That's the end all be all.
Mm-hmm.
That's dope.
And health, great health. It's hard to enjoy things while you're not healthy. Because health is the real true wealth.
Man, he ain't lying, y'all. I need to get in the gym a little bit, start running around a little
Yeah.
bit. Oh, he ain't lying on that one.
All right.
That's
My
real.
wife is a certified trainer by anybody want to know. So
Oh, that's dope. That's
Yeah.
dope. That's healthy family shit. That's good. I need to get on that roll.
I'm on the finances,
better.
she's on the healthy tip.
Yeah, best of both worlds.
Ask me one more time.
what makes a great life?
A great life.
Yep.
Is making a great life. It's gonna be different for everybody, but I feel like just getting a sense of accomplishment within yourself.
Mm-hmm.
Like you're saying, getting a goal that you want to commit to, and being able to check it off, and saying that you accomplished something that you want to do. You know what I mean? Because a lot of times everybody's thinking about somebody else's opinion, or they want to do this for their parent, or they want to do this for the kids, or they want to do this for their friends. But when you think about what you want to do for yourself and able to check that off and say that you completed that task, I think that's the most important thing.
Can I add to that?
That's good. Yeah, say what you this all y'all.
Man, and sometimes, like you say, sometimes the journey is more fulfilling than the actual reward, man.
Yep.
When you get the reward and you be like, damn, I worked all that hard, I did this, I did that.
Yep.
That's kind of more fulfilling than the actual the reward, for real.
The lavish journey. But
Journey,
but
my man.
for real, that's why I put in there though, because it's all about that journey. Of course, like you said, when you get there, it feels good, it feels great, you're proud of yourself, and then it's like you look back on that journey it took to get there and realize that's the reward. You know, going through those ups and downs, going through shit and
Sleepless
really
nights.
Definitely sleepless nights. Oh my
Stress.
God, happened last night.
The arguments,
Seriously, man.
like the the bad arguments, the stress.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes you can't sleep, can't eat. Just keep working at it, keep being consistent, man. Stay in discipline, and then once you realize you got your up days, you be like, the down days don't feel so bad.
Yep.
Yeah, that's
I agree.
dope. That's a great way to look at it too.
I agree, man. So where can they find you at, man? Where can they find your products? Promotion?
Okay, well, you can find my products in 2 stores here in Cleveland.
Okay.
It's, Vision. You can go to Vision Care Optical, Case Vision Care Optical. It's off of Warrensville. I'm not sure the address right off the top of my head. Or you can go to my girl Olympia. She owns iSpecs at the new Box Spot. It's a new development over there on Kinsman's, 8005 Kinsman Road. Or if you're in the Detroit area, you can go to Ferndale and visit my guy, my partner, Frank Curry. Okay. He owns Mr. Eyeglass Optical up in the Detroit area.
For sure.
Or you can just order direct from me at www.justinlamont.com. I'm on Instagram at justinlamont.com. Facebook, you can like my page, the Justin Lamont brand, on Facebook.
For sure.
Yep.
I'm on Instagram, Tell You the Truth, Facebook, Martell Ford, Snapchat, Tell You the Truth, whatever.
Tell you the truth.
The truth.
But no, thank y'all for so much coming on the show.
No, we appreciate you, man.
Definitely a lot of gems dropped, a lot of stories was told. I like to hear it all.
I'm glad that you guys were able to meet and get this accomplished.
Yeah, man, we got to do this again, man.
Yeah, definitely, man.
As we keep growing,
That's what I can do. I like to
revisit it, you know.
Yep, so we can have somebody to look back on.
This is my first interview on camera, man.
Oh, for real?
Yeah. So.
Hey!
Yeah. Yep.
It's documented. Well, it was a good one, man. You know what I mean? I'm looking forward to everything you're doing, both of y'all are doing, and keep on progress throughout the journey. As brothers, this is what we do, support each other, to lift each other up, you dig?
That's what I say.
For sure.
Anytime you look down on the person, it's where you helping that person up.
Facts. Well, ladies, gentlemen, boys and girls, thank you for watching or listening to Lavish Journey podcast, where we create, inspire, and spread greatness. We out of here.